Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the 12-1 Jasper Wildcats will meet up with the 11-4 Jeff Red Devils here at Rookser Field. Cats won their ninth straight game at Bossy Field the other night. They beat Mater Dei 5-3 behind the pitching of Cody Morton. On the mound tonight, senior left-hander Jack Allbrand. He'll be opposed by Max McEwen of the Red Devils. Beautiful night here at Rookser. We're back with the first pitch right after this on 18 WJTS. Welcome back to Rookser Field, the Wildcats and the Jeffersonville Red Devils here on a Wednesday night. Jack Allbrand, the Wildcat pitcher tonight. Allbrand comes in at 2-0 in 11 2/3 innings. A .60 ERA. He has given up 4 hits, 1 run that earned, struck out 13 and walked 8 as he goes to the hill tonight. Tanner Ernie will play left field. In center field, Ryan Leik. Right field, Chris Hedinger. The third baseman, Connor Foley. Shortstop, Ben Hankey. Cody Morton at second. And Matt Wright is the first baseman behind the plate. For the Wildcats, Drew Bradley to catch Allbrand here. So Allbrand last pitched against Wrights back on April 19th through an inning for the Wildcats. Did not give up a run in that inning. So he goes to the mound tonight. Jasper coming off that 5-3 win over Mater Dei. Wildcats struck for 3 in the bottom of the 7th before Morton shut it down. Jaden Hart, the second baseman, gets in for Jeffersonville as the Wildcats and the Red Devils square off. First pitch of the game from Allbrand is high, 1-0. Denby and Stoll to follow for Coach Ellis and the Red Devils. Next pitch on the way is a ball that dives low, and it is 2-0 to Hart. Morton, the complete game last night. That's back to the screen. Wildcats and the Bears of Central tomorrow night, another SIAC affair. 3-0 the count. Hart digs in. Here's the next pitch. Allbrand pours it on the outside corner for a strike, and it's 3-1. Foley off the line at third base. Next pitch is wide. A 5-pitch walk for Jack, and the Red Devils have their leadoff man on for Denby, the shortstop.
Shortstop number 17, Brett Denby.
Allbrand looks right at the base runner, throws it, caught on and missed, and it's 0-1. Cats 12-1, winners of 9 straight. Double play in order. Foley even with the bag and off the line at third. They play the hitter straight away in the outfield, and they go over to first base and chase the runner back. Next pitch, and it's high. Snap throw down to first base, runner back in time. Jeffersonville and the Cats, long time participants playing each other. Goes back a long, long way. The 1-1 pitch now with Hart, the runner at first. This one is inside. Two one from Jack. This sails outside. Oh, called strike. Runner at first. Allbrand looks and throws over there. Back is the base runner, Hart, who walked. The break even Ball popped up right side, shallow right. Morton going out, Hedinger coming in, and Hedinger drops it. And they lob it into second base, and they still able to get the base runner. Not much the runner could do there. So one away, runner at first in Denby with Stahl at the plate. Stahl takes it for a strike. Straight away in the outfield. Allbrand comes to the belt and will check the runner and cut it loose. That one is high. And Morton last night, complete game, 8-hitter, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, struck out 5 and walked 1. Got his first win of the season. Gave up his first earned run of the season as well. This one in for a strike. And the count goes to 1-2. Runner chase back with the throw. Central in to Rookser Field tomorrow, and that's it for the week. Monday, the makeup game at Memorial, hopefully, and finally. The 1-2 with one away. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped up over the mound. Allbrand gloves it, goes to second. Get the force out, back to first base, not in time. So 2 away. And still a runner at first base for the Red Devils. That ball may get over Jack's head, but it came down and had plenty of time to get, not plenty of time to get it to second base, awfully close.
Number 13, Amick.
Amick will stand in. He's the third baseman. Still with 2 away, Allbrand throws it to the cleanup hitter, and that is outside. 2 away here in the visitor first. Allbrand works. Ball pops straight back and out of play, and it's 1-1. Cat team ERA under 1 at .632. 1-1 offering. Again, fouled away. Allbrand stares in and will throw the 1-2. Outside, gets off Bradley's glove, and that'll allow the runner to go up to second base. So a man in scoring position. Two and two to Amick. And he got it. Allbrand gets the strikeout, and the Red Devils leave one. We'll head to the bottom of the first. No score. Jasper and Jeff were back with more after this. Back to Rookser Field. Max McEwen on for Jeffersonville to start the game. Ben Hankey, Cody Morton, and Connor Foley. No score. Bottom of the first here at Rookser Field. Jasper and Jeff, couple of good 4A teams square it off right here. See where you stand in a game like this. Amick comes in on the grass at third. Hankey stands in. First pitch pumped in there for a strike, 0-1. Jeff again 11-4. Cats 12-1. Terry Gobert on the coaching line at third. Over at first, Jason Allbrand tonight. The 0-1 to Hankey. Hit down the right field line, twisting into foul territory near the Wildcat bullpen, and it's up against the netting down there, and it's 0-2. Hankey at 362 coming in. Jasper as a team at 310. Away and 2. Plateward Curveball punched into shallow center, sinking fast, and it's a base hit for Ben Hankey. So he stays alive and punches it into center field, and here comes Cody Morton.
Next batter for the Wildcats, the second baseman, number 5, Cody Morton.
Morton at 347 on the season. Runner at first. Morton pops it up, first base side. First baseman Bingham comes in front of the Wildcat dugout and makes the catch. One away for Foley. Connor. Couple of home runs and 18 driven in. Runner at first with one away, no score. Bottom half of the first inning here at Rooksor Field, Cats and the Jeff Red Devils. McEwen throws over. Back with the dive is Hankey. Drew Bradley waits on deck. Cats trying to get something going here in the first against the Jeff right-hander. No wind out here tonight. Beautiful night for baseball. Haven't had too many of those. And once again, another throw. So hopefully it'll start to turn once May gets here. Pitch on the way to Foley. Fastball in for a strike. Sectional draw on Sunday night on the internet, ihsaa.org. So that's good. You got about a month to formulate your plan. 0-1, runner Hankey at first base. They hold him on. The 0-1, it's high. Bluff throw down to first base. One away. Cats last night in that game against the Wildcats of modern day hit into 3 double plays, 2 ground ball double plays, and a line drive double play. Cats also turned one as well. 2-1 now to Foley. Chance to turn it around here against a good pitcher. Righty on righty matchup. Hankey takes a generous lead at first, and McEwen will cut it loose. Bounces into the dirt. And it's 3-1 to Foley here. Plateward, Hankey off and running. Foley pops it up. Shallow right field. Going out is Hart. In comes Kelly. And the ball drops. Hankey had to go back as it was popped up, but then able to get into second base for a bloop single. So Bradley will stand in. One away here. Cat runners at first and second. McEwen brings it home. In for a strike. The 0-1. That's back to the screen. Now it's second and third for the Cats here. And a couple of opportunities to knock in a run or two. Left fielder Swearigan Shading his eyes out there. Bradley, the 1-1 pitch to him. Popped up first base side. That'll be in the seats. One, two. Missed low to Bradley. Still in there at 2-2. Runner at third, runner at second. Next pitch, and Bradley fouls it off. Did the catcher catch it? They're going to look at the base umpire. Nope. Catcher West claiming that he caught the foul tip. Now the guy on the bases will come in. Well, Derek Ellis is going to come unglued if they say he didn't catch it. So the count is 2-2 to Bradley and Holding. The break even to Drew. Misses. Runs the count full at 3-2. Got something brewing here in the bottom of the first inning. Now the payoff to Drew from McEwen. Pop back deep into left field, going back, Swearigan track, wall, and it's gone. Drew Bradley turns around a 3-2 pitch and sends it out of here for his second home run of the season, and the Wildcats lead 3-0. He hammered that ball back into the left field corner, and Bradley touches them all. So Hedinger with the bases clean and just. One man gone. Breaking ball low. Hedinger the right fielder tonight once again. Two-0. It's a strike right down the middle. McEwen misses there, and it's 3-1. Three and one to Hedinger. Matthew Wright on deck. Cats lead 3-0 on the Bradley homer. This one shot into right center field. That's going to find the gap, and it is gone. Chris Hedinger goes opposite field on a picture-perfect swing. You're going to draw up how to take the ball the other way. Back-to-back home runs for the Wildcats, and they lead Jeffersonville 4-0. So the fourth hit already here in the bottom half of the first inning. So the conference continues. So the Wildcats will take at least a 4-run lead to the top half of the second inning. And some support for Auburn here in the early going.
Hey, Thomas, are we getting those? Are you getting those home run balls? You go get it from them. Those are our balls. We need to make sure we get those. Coach Gobert's concerned right now. He's got his hands on his hips. He wants those balls.
The first baseman, number 19, Matthew.
So Matthew Wright will bat. Bases clean, 1 gone for a cross. Pitch out of the zone. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball. Chased one out of the zone. It's 1-1. McEwen. Already 4 hits and 4 runs across here in the bottom of the first inning. Straight away in the outfield for Wright. This one shoved outside. Two one, and is in for a strike. Two and two. He got right there. 2 gone. McEwen gets the strikeout. And Wallace, the DH for Ernie and left. Jeffersonville, Floyd Central, and New Albany, 3 good teams in that sectional down there. One of those 3 will be in the regional most probably here. It was Floyd Central last season. All 3 of those teams have ace Division I pitchers. The 0-1 Wildcats earlier this season beat Tucker Biven of New Albany. Will not play Jeffersonville. 1-1 the count to Wallace. Jack Aubran waits on deck. McEwen pushes it home. Slash foul. So it's 1-2. Next pitch. He did not offer at it. Stays off of it, and it's 2-2. Called third strike outside corner. Couldn't pull the trigger, but the Wildcats strike for 4 here in the bottom of the first inning. A 3-run shot by Bradley and a solo shot by Hettinger. Cats lead 4-0 after 1. We'll take a break and have more after this on 18 WJTS. So Jack Aubran will work with a 4-0 lead here as we head to the top of the second inning. Hunter West, the catcher, bats. Jasper, a couple of home runs in that bottom of the first inning. Aubran throws it, pitch is high, 1-0. Jeff had a couple of guys on in the first, but did not score. Aubran throws it, foul back into the screen. And the count goes to 1-1 to West. It'll be Swearigan and Caden White, the designated hitter for the Red Devils here. There's a strike from Allbrand. So 1-2 here. Big gap in left center field. Jeffersonville has some work to do. Allbrand brings it home, and it's out of the zone. This one slash foul. So 2-2, Allbrand cuts it loose to West. Pitch outside, runs the count full at 3-2. 4-0 Jasper here in the top of the second inning from Alvin C. Rookser Field. Allbrand peeks over the top of the glove and will throw the payoff pitch. Popped up, first base side. It'll be into the stands. Foul ball. So we'll try the 3-2 again. Got it. Struck him out. 2 straight strikeouts dating back to last inning. So Allbrand gets his second strikeout, 1 away here.
Number 21, Ray
Swearingen will stand in. He's the left fielder. Allbrand kicks and fires. This one hit on the ground. Foley ranges over. Backhanded by Hankey. Comes over the top and gets his man. Good backhand play by Ben. 2 away. So with 2 gone, Caden White, the designated hitter. Foley tried to cut it off, going off to his left. But Hankey, good concentration.
designated hitter, Caden White.
Caden White stands in. He hits for Bingham, the first baseman. First pitch pumped in there for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 away. Cats lead 4-0 here in the top of the second. Allbrand drops the glove and brings it home. This one misses on the inside half. Due up for the Cats in the bottom half of the second. Jack Allbrand, Ryan Lyken back to the top in Ben Hankey in the 1-1 here. Swung out and missed. And he got it. Struck him out.
Goals for the Red Devils, no red, no hits, no errors, nobody left.
We have played through 1.5. Cats are leading 4-0 over Jeffersonville. We'll step aside and have more after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Rookser Field. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Jack Allbrand to lead things off. Jasper leads Jeffersonville 4-0. Like and Hankey to follow here in the second. Jasper 4 in the first on 4 hits. Hedinger a solo shot. Drew Bradley a 3-run bomb. Allbrand chases one up and he fouls it out of play. It's 0-1. Cats with Central in tomorrow night in a SIAC game. Jasper remains unbeaten after their victory on Tuesday night against Monterey. The 0-1. Allbrand shortens up, takes this one low. Good pitch, and it's 1-1. Third baseman Amick came charging in. Ewing trying to settle down here after getting ambushed in that first inning. Fastball misses inside. It's 2-1 to the Wildcat pitcher, left-handed hitter Jack Allbrand. Allbrand squared up a couple of balls last night down at Bossy Field, the 2-1. And it's 3-1 now. That's right down central for a strike. Runs the count full. Jasper with 3 big league games next week. Memorial on the road, then Castle and North. Allbrand serves this one into shallow left. Swearingen was shading his eyes and then located the ball. It's that time of night here at Rookser Field, one away. So Ryan Like, the Wildcat center fielder, gets in. Fouls it back into the catcher's equipment. So it's 0-1 here. 4-0 Cats. The 0-1 to the Wildcats center fielder. Strike at the knees. This one hit out in front of the mound. McEwen off on the third base side, throws on to get Like. So we go back to the top, and Ben Hankey, he singled and scored on that 3-run homer by Drew Bradley.
The shortstop, number 4, Ben Hankey.
Pitch out of the zone. McEwen throws it in for a strike. This one chopped on the ground towards third. Amick will glove, throw it to first base rather dangerously, and he gets his man. Cats go in order here in the second through 2. Jasper 4, Jeffersonville nothing. We'll head to the top of the third after this on 18 WJTS. Back to the ballpark as we head to the third. Jasper 4, Jeff nothing. McEwen will stand in. He's the starting pitcher in that 8-hole. Bats from the right side against Jack, and he throws the first pitch out, 1-0. Dives low. Cats about hit the Red Devils 4-0 so far, and that 4-run first. 2 home runs if you're just joining us. Hettinger, a solo shot, and Drew Bradley, a 3-run bomb that left Rookser Field in a big-time hurry. This one in for a strike. The 2-1 popped up. Foul. Jeffersonville awfully Jasper Reds looking tonight. Speaking of the Reds, they have their 28th annual reunion coming up on Saturday, 10 a.m. at the JC Clubhouse. Always a fun day of baseball talk, memorabilia, Reds history. It's always a good day. They have not had it for a couple years due to the pandemic, but it's back and it should be fun. So head on out there if you like baseball. The 3-2, that's at the JC Clubhouse in Jasper starting at 10. They've got all kinds of food and refreshments, so a lot of old equipment, newspaper articles going back forever with the Reds. And if you played for the Reds or any local team, they probably have your stats. This one shot down the right field line, twisting toward the corner, and it's a solo shot, a line drive. You don't see too many balls that hug that right field line like that. It's probably one of the shortest places in the park, too. And that jumped out of here on a line, and it's 4-1. And it's also hard to keep it fair. That ball, a lot of those will turn foul, take a big right, and go into foul territory. So the first hit of the game leads to the first run of the game, and here comes Alex Kelly, the right fielder. That came from the 8-hole hitter, Max McEwen. Allbrand fights back and gets a strike, 0-1. 4-1. Kelly tried to make it 4-2. Big aggressive swing. 0-2 with nobody out. Kelly waits. Hit on the ground, up the middle. Ranging over Morton, throws on the run, and it's an infield base hit. Morton had to go off towards his right near the second base bag and just leap and throw, and it bounced, and it's an infield base hit. Both Hankey and Morton have good range, especially chasing balls up the middle. That time couldn't get Kelly, so the bottom two in their order come through, and now it's back at the top, and Jaden Hart, who walked earlier. So a runner at first. Jack throws it. Pull the bat back. They bluff a throw down to first base. 1-0, Jeff trying to set the table here for Denby and Stull in the 2 and 3 holes with Hart here. Although the Devils are down 4-1. Strike inside corner. Jeff already beat Southridge earlier. They had trouble getting that game in, rained out a couple of different times or whatnot, but the Red Devils came away with a victory. The 1-1 from Albran with the runner at first. They're bunting, bunts it foul. Popped the bunt up first base side, and Derek Ellis not very happy with that. So try the 1-2. Albran made a pitch there. Throw over, back in time. Called third strike. Albran punches him out for his fourth strikeout of the game, one away.
The shortstop, number 17, Brett Denby.
Pitch is out of the zone. Runner at first. Cats have a double play opportunity here. 1-1 from Jack. Rides high. Jeff with a run here in the top of the third and a solo homer to right off the bat of Max McEwen, the starting pitcher. 2-1 runner at first. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 2-2. That is outside. Count runs full at 3-2. Runner takes off running on first movement. They throw into second base, and they got it. A pickoff by the Wildcats. 2 away. Jeffersonville gets picked off on a steal attempt on a first movement from. And this one is a strikeout. Albran, a couple of strikeouts in the inning. He has 5. Jeff, though, gets on the board with a solo homer after 2.5. It's 4-1. Jasper, we're back after this. We head to the home third. Cody Morton and Jasper up 4-1 in this one. Morton, Foley, and Drew Bradley, the scheduled hitters against Max McEwen, the Red Devil right-hander. Morton popped out the first his previous plate appearance in foul territory. Central in here tomorrow. Mike Gady and crew played 2 games here Saturday, but not against Jasper. The 0-1. Ethan Like, the Murray State-bound lefty, probably on the hill for the Bears in that game. 0-2. So Morton trying to battle back in the count. He hits at a 440 or 347 clip. McEwen drops the glove and comes home. And Morton swings and misses. He'll have to run to first base, but the umpire said, no, you don't. It's a strikeout. McEwen gets his second punch out. And here comes Connor Foley, who singled and scored.
Batting for the Wildcats, the third baseman, number 24, Connor Foley.
Foley waits, and the first pitch is shoved outside. This one popped into right. Kelly will hang with it and makes the catch. 2 away for Drew Bradley, who had a 3-run homer up and out of here. His last time up.
Batting for the Wildcats, the catcher, number 11, Drew Bradley.
It's in for a strike. Hedinger waits on deck. Bottom of the third, 4-1 Jasper. McEwen stares in. West gives him the sign, and he'll let the 1-1 fly. Bradley couldn't catch up to that one. Boy, he hammered that ball back in the first. He was right on it. The 1-2. Curveball, fisted foul. The 1-2 to Drew. Misses. Curveball hangs high to Bradley, and it's 3-2. Ball popped up, mile high, short right field. Hart goes out. Kelly comes in. And it is Hart making the play. Cats go quietly here in the bottom of the third through 3. They lead Jeffersonville 4-1. We'll take a break and be back with the top of the fourth after this on 18 WJTS. Back to the ballpark as Cannon Stull steps in against Jack Albrand. Cats lead 4-1. First pitch in for a strike. Stull bounced into a fielder's choice. Amick and West to follow. 3, 4, and 5 in the Red Devil order here in the top of the fourth. 58-footer, and it's 1-1. Cats have out hit the Red Devils 4-2. Jeff scored their run last inning. This one pumped into right field. Hedinger will dive forward and make the catch. Good catch in right field by Chris Hedinger. Put a star next to that one away. So Amick will stand in.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Chase Amick.
Albrand throws it. This one in for a strike. 1-1 pitch. Line drive into center field. In comes Like, and it'll be a base hit. Third hit of the game, a bloop single liner into center field. And here comes Hunter West, the catcher. 4-1 Jasper. Never out of the woods against Jeff. They swing the bat. This one hit on the ground, could be two. Hankey, big hop onto Morton. The relay back to first base. That is a double play around the horn, 6-4-3, and the Wildcats are out of the inning here in the fourth. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Jasper 4, Jeff 1. We're back with more after this. Back to Rookser Field. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Jasper 4, Jeff 1. Chris Hettinger, a solo homer. Back in the first to give Jasper the 4-0 lead then. Now it's 4-1. So Hettinger takes a fastball, pumped in there for a strike. It is 0-1 to the Wildcat right fielder. Made a nice diving catch last half inning. Straight away to the outfield for the senior. That is out. 1-1. Hit on the ground to Denby at short, and he'll fire on to first base and cut down Hettinger. One away for Wright. Cats about hit the Devils 4-3 here. Lead on the board 4-1.
Number 19, Matthew Wright.
Ball bounces into the dirt. 1-0 the count here. That one is low. It's a strike to right. Wallace on deck. Two one in there for a strike. Here's the next pitch, and he got him. Went fishing, struck him out. 4 strikeouts for McEwen.
The designated hitter, number 25, Will Wallace.
Wallace will get in. He struck out looking back in the first, that 4-run first. Is in for a strike. Here's the 2-1. That's right down the middle. Two and two to Will. The 3-2 to Wallace. Ball 4. Pretty good 3-2 pitch. Not saying it wasn't a ball, but usually you swing on those.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2.
So the first free pass issued by McEwen, and here comes Albram with 2 outs. Pitch outside. Albram check swing, fouls it off. 1-1 to the Wildcat pitcher, throwing 3-hit baseballs so far. We play here in the bottom of the 4th. Jasper 4, Jeffersonville 1. One count. They hold the runner on at first. That's Will Wallace. Brand takes it outside. So 2 away, Albram trying to move the line for Ryan Like, who's on deck. Wildcats and the Jeff Red Devils. Two one, bunts, foul. The break even to Albram. Oh my God. Called third strike on the high and outside part of the strike zone, and Albram goes down. Cats through 4, lead 4-1 here over the Red Devils. We'll have more after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the top of the 5th. Jasper on top here, 4-1. Swearigan, the left fielder, gets in against Albram. 4-1 Wildcats. Here's the first pitch from Jack, fastball high. Next pitch. Misses inside. That's a strike. This one popped up, first base side, right? We'll make quick work of that. One gone.
The designated hitter, number 11,
Caden White, I should say, stands in. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. That is a strike. So Jack working out ahead, 0-2. Next pitch. That is high. Connor Foley off the line and even with the bag. At third for White. The 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Bradley will go tag. Once he makes that commitment to go to the dugout, usually he's history. 2 away. Max McEwen stands in. He had a solo homer to right his last time up down the right field line. Stayed fair. And accounting for the lone Jeffersonville run, 4-1. Two and two here to McEwen. Allbrand, the break even. Hit on the ground. Hankey dives for it. It's into left field. McEwen's 2 for 2 with a couple of base hits here. Hits tied at 4 apiece and a 2-out base runner for the Jeffersonville Red Devils. Here comes Alex Kelly, the right fielder. They will use a courtesy runner for the starting pitcher. Bryson Scales. So Scales running at first. Kelly, left-handed hitter. He singled earlier and was picked off. Allbrand throws over, dug out by right. Oh, 1. Fouls it away. He's down on the count 0-2. The 0-2, it is out. Runner at first with 2 away. Here comes the pitch. Ball, cued foul, past Foley. One and 2. The pitch, runner takes off, pitch high, throw down to second base, is into center field. Like backs up the play, they throw into third base, and the runner barely got there. So a stolen base and an error on the Wildcats. Their first error of the game. And runner at third base with 2 outs. One-two to Kelly. He's gone. Allbrand pumps in a strike. He gets his 6th strikeout. 4-1 Wildcats lead after 4.5. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th right after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Rookser as Ryan Like will lead things off here. Cats lead 4-1. McEwen on for hitting number 5. He's given up 4 hits. All 4 of those came in that 4-run first. The 3-run homer by Drew Bradley and the solo shot by Chris Hettinger. Fastball inside corner to Like. Last inning ended on a called third strike to Allbrand, which was rather questionable. But hitters got to know that. Fastball high. McEwen. Breaking ball, popped up behind the first base bag. Out goes Hart, in comes Kelly, and it bounces. So Like sprinting out of the box, gets to second base on a bloop double. So back at the top in Ben Hankey. Hankey 1 for 2. Runner at second with nobody out here in the 5th. Lined into right. Kelly goes toward the right center field gap, makes the play. And Like did not tag. Came back to the bag. Hankey did a nice job of taking it the other way. 1 away for Morton, who's 0 for 2. Doesn't happen very often. So see if he breaks out here. Pitch in for a strike to Morton. Foley on deck. Cats lead 4-1. It's pumped in for a strike. Quickly McEwen out 0-2 to the Wildcats second baseman Cody Morton. Central in here tomorrow. That's a little later start, 6:30. We'll see it at 10 here on 18. Should be a good SIAC game. Check the runner at second. Here comes the 0-2 to Morton. He hits it foul. Third base side now to play. Oh, 2 with 1 down. Morton digs in. Runner at second. McEwen comes plateward. Called third strike. Froze on a fastball right down the middle. McEwen gets his 7th strikeout. And here comes Connor Foley. Jasper got those 4 in the first, but kind of been shackled since then. Here comes Foley. He's 1 for 2. Singled and flew to right. Runner out at second base. It's Like who doubled, a bloop double to right field. 1-0 to Connor. Big right-handed hitter. 2 away. McEwen to the set. Looks at the runner. Foley sharply hits it right to first base. And Bingham took it out of the air. That ball is absolutely scalded. Cats get the double from Like, but he's out at second base. They leave him there. Through 5, Jasper leads Jeff 4-1. We'll take a break and come back after this. We go to the 6th. Jasper 4, Jeffersonville 1 here on 18 WJTS. Jaden Hart, the leadoff man, gets in, takes it high for a ball, 1-0. Allbrand still out there, has given up just 4 hits. Struck out 6 in the game. Next pitch is out of the zone, 2-0. Cats had some bullpen work going early, last inning, but Allbrand with a 3-run lead now. Bradley going to go talk it over with him on a 3-0 count now. Denby and Stoll to follow. 1, 2, and 3 for the Red Devils here in the top of the 6th inning. Jasper all 4 their runs in the first. A 3-run shot by Bradley and a solo homer by Chris Hettinger, accounting for the run output tonight. Walked him on 4 straight to lead off the 6th. Second walk of the game for Allbrand.
Now batting the shortstop, number 17, Brett Denby.
Brian Kirchhoff going to go out and talk it over here. And we're going to have a call to the bullpen. It's the end of the line for Jack Allbrand. Cats lead 4-1. We'll tell you about the new Wildcat hurler right after this. Back to Rookser Field. The new pitcher is Matthew Wright. Wright making his 5th appearance, worked in 13 innings, 2-0 with a 1.07 ERA. Allbrand goes to left. Tanner Ernie at first base. Denby with a runner at first and nobody out. Jasper leads 4-1. Wright brings it home. Fastball misses, and it's 1-0. Pretty good there. Jeff bullpen up and running now. So Ernie holds the runner on. Hart walked, and that chased Allbrand after 5 complete. He's responsible for the runner at first. Pitch is in for a strike. Allbrand 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, struck out 6, and walked 2. Wright last worked Saturday night against Linton. 2 innings, no hits, a strikeout, no walks, and no runs in that 11-1 6-inning victory. They throw over, and he applies the tag, and runner back in time. On and one. Cats have the double play in order. Up the middle, Morton and Hankey. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul into the Jeff dugout. Third base side, and it is 1-2 to the 2-hole hitter Denby. He is 0 for 2, all against Allbrand. So Wright, the second Wildcat pitcher of the evening. He is out there with a runner at first. Cats have out-hit the Red Devils 5-4. The 1-2 offering from Wright struck him out. Snap throw down to first base. Back in time is the base runner, so Wright gets the strikeout.
Now batting the center fielder, number 3, Cannon Stoll.
Throw over, back in time. Stoll, line to right, bounced into a fielder's choice. Ball popped up, right field. Hettinger will go over, make the catch, 2 away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13.
Amick will stand in. Throw over, back in time, the base runner. Two away, runner at first. Out. (4-1) Jasper leads here in the top of the 6th. Jeffersonville batting. Amick 1 for 2. They have a runner at first. They throw over. Safe. 1-0 with 2 outs, right? A long pause. Low. 2-0, 2 up for the Cats in the home 6. Bradley, Hettinger, and Wright. And what they hope is their at last at bat. Foley off the line, and even with the bag at third, they shade Amick over toward right center. The 2-0 popped into right center. Like runs it down, calls for it, and makes the play for the third out of the inning. Wildcats hold Jeff here in the 6th. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Jasper leads 4-1. We're back after this. Back to Rookser Field. Drew Bradley to lead things off for the Cats. He's 1 for 2 at a 3-run homer back in that 4-run first, and that's where we are right now, 4-1. Jasper over Jeffersonville. McEwen back on for inning number 6. He has given up just the 5 hits, and 4 of them came back in the first. Drew, then Hettinger and Wright here. This one hit on the ground to short, takes a nice Sunday hop for Denby, and he airmails it. He did not step and throw, and that's what you get. Lucas Tim will run at first base for the Cats. So Jeffersonville's first error of the game. Tim runs at first, and here comes Hettinger, who is 1 for 2. Denby just kind of chucked it over there without setting his feet, and it cost him. Ball pops straight back. It's 0-1. Ball back to the screen, and Tim will scurry into second. So he's out there with nobody out, and Hettinger with a 1-1 count. Hettinger slams it back into center. Stoll will chase it, and he makes the catch. And back to second is Tim. Ball was hit hard, but right to Stoll.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the pitcher, number 19, Matthew Wright.
So Wright gets in. Swung on and missed. Gets back to the screen, though, and up to third goes Tim. So Wright hits the ball the other way. The Wildcats can get that 5th run of the game, or hits it somewhere higher in the outfield. And Wright swings and misses. 2 down for Will Wallace.
The designated hitter, number 25, Will Wallace.
Runner at third. Cats like to pick him up. Wallace takes it for a strike. He is 0 for 1 with the walk. He's also struck out in the game. Due up for the Devils, West, Swearigan, and White. 4-1 Cats lead. Kewen drops the glove and brings it home. Misses low. Jack Albrand will beat X should Wallace find a way to get on. Albrand went 5 innings tonight, gave the Wildcats a good start. On the hill, 1-1 to Wallace. Tim takes his lead in foul territory down the third base line. McEwen a long look. Wallace stays in there, didn't ask for time. The 1-1 low, 2-1. Two-one pitch. That is a strike. Two and two to the Wildcat DH. Blocked by West. 3-2. 2 outs here. Bottom of the sixth. Cats enjoy a 4-1 lead. Would like to pick that runner up from third base. Wallace with a 3-2 count. Kewen. 7 strikeouts himself tonight. The 3-2 to Wallace. Called third strike. So the Cats do not score here in the sixth. They'll take a 4-1 lead to the top half of the seventh inning. They'll try to nail it down. We're back with more Jasper Baseball after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the seventh. Cats lead 4-1 as Matthew Wright will be back out there for his second full inning of work. Came in relief with nobody out in the sixth. Hunter West 0 for 2. First pitch fouled straight back. Jasper leads 4-1, looking for win number 13 in their 10th straight victory. Oh, 1. This is outside. Strike outside corner. So a 3-run homer by Bradley and a solo shot by Hedinger in the first. The difference in this one, pitch high. Cats just 5 hits against a really good pitcher. McEwen got on him in that first with 4 runs on the 4 hits, just 1 hit after that. This one again wasted foul, and the count remains at 2-2. To Hunter West, the catcher. The break even. Fouled back. Jeffersonville tomorrow, or excuse me, Central tomorrow. Jeffersonville here tonight. Central tomorrow at 6:30. Weather should be good once again. Big SIAC game for the Cats. 2-2. Right. Gets him to foul it off. The 2-2 missed high. The payoff pitch. Got it. Struck him out. Wright gets his second strikeout since coming out on. 1 away for Swearigan, the left fielder. He's 0 for 2. That one hit him. So a base runner at first. with one away. First hit batsman for the Wildcats.
Now batting for the Red Devils, the first baseman, number 32, Logan Bingham.
Logan Bingham will stand in, runner at first with one out here in the 7th, right, working from the stretch, and he will bring it home. Fastball outside corner, and it's 0-1. Jeffersonville down to the Wildcats, 4-1 here. Cats with the double play situation in order, right? Long pause and comes home. Strike, or actually dies low for a ball. Cats lead 4-1 here, right with the runner at first. Will let it fly. Rip down the third baseline, foul. Runner at first, one gone, right? Throws over there, back with the dive. Ernie playing first. Allbrand, Like, and Hediger in the outfield. Foley, Hankey, Morton, and Ernie in the infield. Drew Bradley behind the plate, catching Matthew Wright. The 1-2 pitch from Wright is on the way. Chopped on the ground softly towards Foley. He will throw on the run. 2 away. So McEwen will stand in. He hit a solo homer to account for the lone run of the game, a shot to right field earlier. He's got 2 hits on the game. Runner out at second base. 4-1 Cats. Wright pushes it home. Misses low. 1-0 the count to the hitter. Wright throws this one out of the zone. Runner at second base. The 2-0 offering. Fouled away. 2-1 the count here. Jasper leads 4-1. Wright trying to preserve it for Allbrand and get the Wildcats that 13th win of the season. With Central coming tomorrow. 2-1 pitch from Matthew. Popped up in the infield. This should do it. Morton comes in, cut of the grass on the infield, and will grab it for the 3rd out of the inning, and that's a Wildcat winner. They beat the Jeff Red Devils tonight 4-1 here at Ruxer Field. 4 runs on 5 hits and an error for the Cats. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error for Jeff. Cats got all their runs in the bottom of the 1st inning on a 3-run shot by Drew Bradley and a solo shot by Hedinger. Jack Allbrand went 5 to get the win. Jasper 13-1 on the season, winners of 10 straight. Central in here tomorrow night for a 6:30 start. We'll be on the air at 10 right here on 18 WJTS. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kirk Guxel saying good night from Ruxer.